Hello children, so welcome to AIMS India's online class session. Today from mathematics subject whole numbers topic we are going to continue. So in our previous video we have learned what are whole numbers, what are their properties, and we have discussed some of the properties under mathematical operation addition. So in today's video we are going to learn about subtraction of whole numbers and properties regarding the subtraction of whole numbers. Okay. So next. So operation of subtraction. Subtraction is a mathematical operation. Suppose if we have 11 birds in all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 birds in all. Out of that 11 birds, 4 birds fly away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them they fly away. Now how many birds are remaining? Out of 11, if 4 of them, if they fly away, then what will be the remaining number of birds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 birds will remain. So 11 minus 4 results in 7. So this is called subtraction. So here when a part or whole of a group is taken away from the given group, we subtract to find how much is left. Means, so we make use of subtraction in what cases? When we have something, out of something, either whole or part, we are taking it out, then we will make use of the concept called subtraction. Means from the whole part, taking some part or taking complete part away is called subtraction. So taking away. So this taking away is called subtraction. So this subtraction can be shown on a number line. So, okay. So actually if we have 11 minus 4, so this symbol 11 minus 4, between whatever symbol is there, it is looking like hyphen. So this symbol is pronounced as minus, which means subtract. Whenever we have the minus symbol, we have to understand that we are doing subtraction in that case. So actually in subtraction, we will come across 3 parts. In subtraction. So here, these 3 parts, they are having special names. Means the whole part or the complete part from which we are going to taken away some other part. The whole part is called minuend. So minuend, that is the whole part from which we are doing the subtraction. The second part which is taken out or which is subtracted from the first part, that second part is called subtrahend. Its name is subtrahend. So after the subtraction, so whatever remaining part is there, so that remaining part is called remainder. Like this, the whole part minuend, the part going to be subtracted, subtrahend part, result, remainder. Like this, we have 3 parts in the subtraction. So sometimes the remainder is also called as difference. So here, suppose if we have this one, 1 minute. So if we have 21 minus 5, so here we are subtracting 5 from 21. Result is 16. But this can be also called as difference of 21 and 5. Instead of telling subtraction of 21 and 5, we are making use of operation subtraction here. But in usage, in what way we pronounce this? So difference of 21 and 5. We call it as difference of 21 and 5 results in 16. So the remainder, sometimes it is also called as difference. Next. So now let's see the properties of subtraction. Let's see the properties of subtraction. So already we know that operations of addition and subtraction are inverse to each other. Inverse to each other. Okay. In our earlier classes, in our primary classes, we have learnt about all that concepts. So addition and subtraction are inverse to each other. So subtracting 7 from 18 can be considered as, so finding a number which when added to 7 gives 18. Means here what is the question actually? Subtracting 7 from 18. They have given 18 minus 7. What does it mean? We are subtracting 7 from 18. This is the meaning of subtraction. But in another way, how can we represent it? Suppose if we subtract 7 from 18, if we subtract, 1 minute. If we subtract 7 from 18, we are getting answer 11. This subtraction part can also be written as addition part. So we can write in another way. If we add what number to 7, we will get 18. In that way also we can frame that statement. So if we add what number, we will get 18. If we add 11, then we will be getting 18. So this subtraction part can also be written in the terms of addition. So subtraction and addition both are inverse to each other. Inverse to each other. So here, in our previous class, we have learned that whole numbers are closed under addition. Whole numbers are, 1 minute. We have learned that whole numbers are closed under addition. That we have learned already. But the same is not true for the operation of subtraction. For the operation of subtraction. So if you subtract 8 from 15, 15 minus 8 equals to 7. If you subtract 15 from 8, you will be getting answer minus 7. So 15 minus 18, 7. 8 minus 15 is minus 7. So minus 7. Okay. So for the properties which are true for addition may not be true for subtraction. Suppose if we have suppose A and B, 5 and 1 minute. 1 minute, children. So if you have numbers 5 and 4, so 5 is a whole number, 4 is a whole number. If we do 5 minus 4 equals to 1, which is also a whole number. But if we take 7 and 9 numbers, 7 is a whole number, 9 is a whole number, 7 minus 9 equals to minus 2. Minus 2 does not belongs to whole numbers. Minus 2 is not a whole number. So in this case, if the numbers are 5 and 4, it is a whole number, result is a whole number. But if the numbers are 7 and 9, the result is not a whole number. What we mean to say, if A and B are two whole numbers, A minus B is a whole number if the first number A is greater than B or A equals to B, because 17 minus 17 also 0. 0 is a whole number. If the first one is greater than B or first one is equals to B, so then only A minus B is a whole number. Subtraction is a whole number. But if A is less than B, as in the case of 7 is less than 9, so then A minus B, 7 minus 9 minus 2 is not a whole number. So, for all whole numbers, difference of two whole numbers is not a whole number. So, they won't obey closure property. So, whole numbers, they won't obey closure property under subtraction. Because the difference of any two whole numbers cannot be a whole number. It may be a whole number, may not be a whole number. So that's why closure property is not applicable for subtraction. Next, commutative property. If you have 4 minus 3, if you have numbers like 4 and 3, what is the difference? 4 minus 3 results in 1, which is a whole number, belongs to W, whole number. But if we do reverse, 3 minus 4, we will get answer minus 1, which is not a whole number. Means, if we take A minus B, we are getting one result. B minus A, we are getting another result. Two results are different. 4 minus 3 is not equals to 3 minus 4. In the same way, 28 minus 13 equals to 15. But 13 minus 28 equals to minus 15. So 15 is not equals to minus 15. So A minus B is not equal to B minus A. So we cannot do the difference in any order. We can do, but the result will not be the same. So they won't obey commutative property like addition. So commutative property is not applicable under subtraction. So next, associative property. So associative property means three terms we have to take, like addition. Three numbers we have to take, and two numbers we have to group together, and then subtraction with third number, or second, third to be grouped together, then subtraction with first number. Like that grouping we have to change. In one case, first and second are grouped. In second case, second and third are grouped. And let's see the result. 8 minus 3, 5 minus 2. We will take like that only. 5 minus 2, 3, which is a whole number, belongs to whole number. But what about this one? 8 minus 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2, how much? 1. So 8 minus 1, 7. 7 is also a whole number. But what is the result? If we subtract like this, we are getting 3 as result. If we subtract like this, we are getting 7 as result. So if we change the grouping of the numbers, automatically result will change. So result will be different. So A minus B minus C is not equals to A minus B minus C, where ABC are whole numbers. ABC are whole numbers. And C is not equal to 0. Here C should not be equal to 0. If C is 0, in two places, if we take 0, 8 minus 3, 5. If we take 0, 8 minus 3, 5. Result is same. Here one condition is compulsory we have to follow. C is not equal to 0. In that case, this difference is not equal to this difference. So they won't follow associative property. Means if we change the order of subtraction of three whole numbers, result will be different. So that's why subtraction of whole numbers never follows associative property. You can take this example also. 52, 17 grouped together, then minus 8. So 52 minus 17, 35, minus 8, minus 27. Answer we are getting minus 27. So next, 52 minus 17 minus 8. 52 minus 17 minus 8, how much? 9. So 43. So both are different. Both the results are different. Means if order of difference changes, result also changes. So they won't follow associative property. Next, property of 0. property of 0. So if 0 is added to any whole number, then whole number remains unchanged. In the same way, if 0 is subtracted from any whole number, there is no change in the whole number. 5 minus 0 equals to 5. 27 minus 0 equals to 27. Means if 0 is subtracted from any whole number, answer will be the same number itself. Same number itself. Okay. Next, inverse operations. So already we have told operations of addition and subtraction are inverse to each other. Subtracting 7 from 18 is same as adding 11 to 7. Both will give same answer. Means if we do A minus B, if the result is C, then B plus C equals to A. B plus C equals to A. This is subtraction, can be written as addition, where A and B, C are whole numbers. So inverse operations are possible with whole numbers. Inverse of addition and subtraction are possible with whole numbers. Okay. Now let's see some examples. So for the addition sentence, 6 plus 3 equals to 9. So this is considered as addition sentence. For this addition sentence, so we have to write two subtraction sentences. We have to write two subtraction sentences. We can write 6 plus 3 equals to 9 or 3 plus 6 equals to 9. We can write in two ways. So if we take 6 plus 3 equals to 9, how we can write? If 3 comes this side, 9 minus 3 equal to 6 we can write. This is first subtraction sentence. Or if you have 3 plus 6 equal to 9, if 6 comes this side, how can you write 9 minus 6 equal to 3? So for one addition, you can write two subtraction sentences. Okay. So next, example 2. Perform the subtraction 7839 minus 983 and check your results by corresponding addition. By corresponding addition. So we have to do subtraction. So 7839, 983, subtraction 9 minus 3, 6, 3 minus 8 we cannot do. We have to borrow 1, 13 minus 8, 5. Here 7 will be there. From 7, 9 we cannot remove, borrow. From 17, 9 means 8. So here 6 will be there. 6856. This is subtraction. So we have to write in terms of addition. So for 6856, if minus 983 comes this side, plus 983. So 6856 plus 983. If we add 6 plus 3, 9, 5 plus 8, 13, 8 plus 9, 17 plus 1, 18, 6 plus 1, 7, 7839. So same. So this is a subtraction fact. This is addition fact. So both are inverse to each other. Next, 3297 minus question mark dash equals to 1354. 1354. We have to find this x. So they have given 3297 dash equals to 1354. From 7, if we remove what number 4 will come? 3. From 9, if we remove what number 5 will come? 4. Sorry, 1354. Next, from 2, if we remove what number 3 will come? From 2, we cannot remove smaller number. From 2, if we remove smaller number, we cannot get 3. So we have to assume 1 we have borrowed here. It will become 12. From 12, if we remove what number, we will get 3. 9 we can remove. Then we will get 3. So here 2 will be there. From 2, if we remove what number, we will get 1. So 1. So 1354. So 1354 we will get by removing 1943. By removing 1943. Like that we can do. Otherwise, if this is x, this is x, this will come this side, this will go this side. So 3297, if RHS 1354 comes this side, minus 1354 equals to, if x goes that side, it will become x. Means from 3297, we can remove 1354. Then we will get x. So like that if we do means 1943 we are getting. Either we can do in this way or this way. We will get the answer. Okay. So let the whole number in the blank they have taken as a. So 3297 minus a equal to 1354. By property of inverse operations, what we can do? So this a will go this side. A will go this side. A plus 1354, 3297. Or 1354 also will go this side. A equals to 3297 minus 1354. If you do the minus, you will get the answer. Okay. Next, some questions. So for each addition sentence, write 2 subtraction sentences. We have 8 plus 7 equals to 15. This addition sentence. So what we can write? From the result 15, if we subtract first number, we will get second number. Or from the result 15, if we subtract first number, we will get second number. These 2 subtraction facts we can write. In the same way, for the second one and third one, you can try to write the you can write the subtraction facts, children. So this practice sheet, you do it as a homework, and you can scan that homework sheet and you can upload in AIMS India app through whatever chat box is there. With that you can submit your homework. Okay, the second one, third one, do it as a homework. Next, so perform the following subtractions and check your result by corresponding addition. So here first one or fourth one I will do. 1 minute. Fourth one, 8009300 is there, minus 1 minute. Minus, so this number 1 2 3 4 5 6 digits are there. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 9 8 9 9 9 6. So we have to subtract first. From 0 we cannot remove 6. If we take 1 borrow, 10 minus 6 4. Here 9 will be there. 9 minus 9 0. So here already we have, here also 9 will be there. 9 minus 9 0. Already we have borrowed from here. So here what? 2 will be there. So we cannot subtract 9 from 2. So we can take 1 borrow. From 12, 9 goes means 3 will come. Here 8 will be there. 8 minus 8 0. Here 0. From 0 9 we cannot remove. We will take 1 borrow. Here 9 will be there. 9 minus 9 0. So here in the place of 0 also 9 will be there. So 9. We have taken borrow from here, actually from 8, not from 0. So here 7 will be there. So this is the subtraction part. So you have to do addition also. Again, if you add this one, this second one and this third one, again you have to cross check whether you will get this number or not. 6 plus 4, 10, 9 plus 1, 10, 9 plus 1, 10. 9 plus 3, 12 plus 1, 13. 8 plus 1, 9. 8 plus 1, 9. Sorry, from 10, 9 goes means here 1 actually. Because here from 10, 9 removed means we will get 1 here. So 9 plus 1, 10. 1 is remaining here. 9 plus 1, 10. 7 plus 1, 8. So you will get the same number. 8009300. 8009300. So you can do subtraction and you can cross check with addition. You will get the same answer. Okay. So fourth one I have done. So first, second, third, you can do it as a homework. Next. Next children. Third question. Third question. So Sheila brought a Hindi novel from library which has 378 pages. She read 152 pages on the first 2 days. She read 79 pages on the third day. How many pages would remain unread? Would remain unread. So this is the total number of pages, 378. First 2 days, how many pages? 152 plus. Third day, how many pages? 79. Means total how many pages? 9 plus 2, 11. 7 plus 5, 12. Plus 1, 13. 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 231 pages she has read. She has read out of total pages. Now how many pages remain unread? We have to remove from 378. We have to remove 231. So from 8, 1 goes means 7. 7 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 2, 1. So 147 pages are unread. Next, multiple choice questions. So find the difference between the largest 5 digits, number of 5 digits, smallest number of 6 digits. What is the largest 5 digit number? 5 nines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. Smallest 6 digit number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros, 1. That will be the smallest 6 digit number. Now 6 digit number will be the having greater value compared to 5 digit number. That's why we are taking it up. What is the difference? 1. What is the difference? 1. So the difference is 1. Okay. Because from 0 we cannot remove 9. We have to take 1 borrow. Not from here. Here nothing is there. So it will be 9. It will be 9. 9. 9. So this 1 will be 0. Okay. We will get the answer 1. Next. If the population of village is 1500, 489 are men, 472 are women. Then number of children, how much? So 1500. So here what? 489 are men, 472 are women. That we have to add first. 9 plus 2, 11. 8 plus 7, 15 plus 1, 16. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9. This 961 we have to remove from total population. So from 0, 1 we cannot remove, borrow. From 10, 1 goes means 9. Here 9 will be there. 9 minus 6, 3. Here 4 will be there. From 14, 9 remove means 539. 539 will be the number of children in that village. Okay, children? So, okay, children, what we have learned today? So, regarding subtraction, we have learned. So, subtraction will be having 3 parts. So, minuend, subtrahend, remainder. Subtraction means taking away either some part or complete part is called subtraction. It will be having 3 parts. The number from which subtraction is done, minuend. the number is going to be subtracted, subtrahend. Result will be called as either remainder or difference. Result will be called either remainder or difference. Properties of subtraction, closure property. If a, b are two whole numbers, then a minus b is a whole number. If a greater than b, a equals to b. But if a is less than b, it is not a whole number. So in all cases, it is not possible. So difference does not follow closure property under subtraction. So two numbers difference will not be the same. So commutative property not applicable for subtraction. If ABC are three numbers, C is not equal to 0. Three numbers difference, if we change the order, is different. Three numbers difference also not same. It is different. If we associate 1 and 2 first, or if we associate 3 second and third first, so then result is different. So associative property not applicable for subtraction. Property of 0. If you subtract 0 from any whole number, same whole number you will get. Inverse operations. Addition and subtraction are inverse to each other. Addition can be written as subtraction. Subtraction can be written as addition. So these are the example questions and this is the exercise part. Okay children, that's all for today. So thank you for watching our video. So please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. So please share the video with your friends children so that if anybody is missing the video, they can watch the video. Thank you. Have a good day.